Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? Hey, KW. Oh, wow, you're up early. Bodine, not so grumpy dwarf. How's it going, bud? Oi, oi. Yeah, if you guys are not following Not So Grumpy, make sure to click on the link, give him a follow, guys. But yeah, thank you, KW, for that. Much appreciate. Right then, so we are still in August on the farm, unfortunately. Got a few jobs I wanted to try and get done before we went over to the next month. So this is obviously one of the things. Just to realign you a bit more. So I ended up having to plough this field up because there was a few bumps in it that I wasn't happy about. So I just went through and ended up ploughing the whole thing up. Um, so yeah, I'm going to probably get a little bit of a hit on that, but oh well. I've currently got two helpers on the next field over. One is spreading some lime, the other one's planting canola. Apart from that, there's not much else going on really. Just really wanted to get these sorted out. But yeah, how you doing there? Not so grumpy dwarf, and obviously everyone else. Hope you all everyone had a great weekend. Obviously, there was no update this week due to Mr. NBC and Dajnet getting together and having a great time. Obviously, seen a lot of the pictures so far in Discord. Looks like they had a great time. But yeah, one thing I did do over the weekend is my little pig pen. For anyone who is using it, oh, I did me a teleport there. Let me come here. This one. So yeah, this little pig pen that's on my Trello has now had an update. So if you're interested, the link is in chat. So the first thing that it will be able to do is you can add straw into it to get manure out of it. Obviously, it's going to be the same unload trigger as your food, so just unload your straw there either as a bale or loose. Obviously, if you've got a bale chopper, you can point it to around about here, this sort of area just in front of the troughs there, and unload if you want to do it that way. Um, Obviously, that will give you the manure, and as you can see in the little pick a pop-up menu, I did increase the food capacity as well, and obviously you can get slurry out of it as well, so even better. So as you can see, I've now currently got 628 litres of slurry just from my little piggies here. I think I need to top that up at some point. This is basically going to be your pickup point for your slurry. I just went into FS19, had a look at their models, and found this little sort of slurry pit, I suppose is the best way to put it, and put it on the side, and yeah, it works. Obviously, if you do want manure, you will need to place down one of these manure pits, or heaps, should say, from the in-game placeables. And as you can see, just from a few hours in game, I've already got 369. Oh, I can't actually because the giants thing. But yeah, 369 litres of manure being piled up in there. Obviously, you can just come up with a tractor or trailer, I should say, and get it from the side there. So yeah, it definitely works. Had no issues. So yeah, all good so far. So yep, that's done. It's updated on my Trello. Obviously, the link's in chat as well for anyone. Also, I've just been doing a little bit of decorating as well around the farm. Popped a few trees in the pens just to make it a little bit more realistic so it's not so opened up. Just behind where the cows are. Obviously, these are my Angus cows. I've just sort of filled the area in with some trees and bushes just to hide a few things. And then, obviously, the final thing that I've done on the farm is obviously just come around and added a few bushes along here. So yeah, it's slowly getting there. Obviously, the plan is I'm still waiting on the saplings down the far end of my road coming into the farm to be able to then remove them and then replace them with obviously those spruces that I've previously mentioned about. I want basically a row going right down either side of the road coming in here. So it's probably somewhere around about here. A nice row of saplings going there. Obviously they'll grow up into nice big spruces, and probably about the same here, round about the middle, and just straight down there. Now, one thing I am considering is with some of these other fields is to do the exact same, as just carry on the spruces all the way around these fields. So at some point I do need to go over and purchase a buttload of pallets of spruces, but for now I want to get this field done, and obviously I do need to wait for those other ones to grow. I ended up getting the potatoes. Obviously on Friday I was doing the potatoes during the stream, finally got them finished off. So that's groovy. But yeah, if any guys do have any questions about the map or any of the mods you see in here, just mention it and I'll try and answer it. As you can see, they're not quite there yet. Even though they were all planted on the same day, there's these not quite up to the next stage. I'm hoping when I get to September these will grow and I'll be able to at least start chopping them down. So over the weekend, obviously the other thing that I have been doing is, obviously I mentioned about this the other day. Obviously I've looked at the display and obviously I've added in the long part in the display, so it's actually long planks that you need to input. Obviously it was just showing planks, so that is going to be coming in the next update. One other thing I did notice is these big towers. As you can see, it's actually coming on quite well, but these towers were not casting any shadow, so I've gone in and added that as well, so it looks a little bit better now actually there. So this field over here was my flax. Obviously got that harvested. I do need to get it baled up, which I might crack on in a minute. I'm just probably going to sell it, to be honest. Yeah, I want to get that other field finished off first of all, and yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Obviously I've still got to finish testing Cargill, but so far no errors. Obviously if you weren't aware, if I can find Cargill, what's that one there? Obviously the chicken feed is going to be coming out, and the palette visuals or area is actually being replaced with the mineral feed for your cows. So yeah, so that'll be getting updated soon as well. But let me put some speed on. I want to check my oil factory. I've literally gone through. I've now removed the extended one, so this is the only one I've got now up and running. So hopefully this should let me in. Yep, good. And hopefully, with any luck, I have some products in here. Poppy seed oil, soybean oil. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I've got oils being produced. Now, one thing I do need to do at some point, that light's a bit weird, is activate the second spawn line. For some reason, I totally forgot about adding it into the XML. Currently, you're getting one row at the back here. Of pallets, but yeah, I need to get that sorted out and update it for you guys. But what's that missing material? Olives. Oh, I could do get some more corn into here. Hemp. Do I have any hemp? I might have some hemp. I don't know if I've got any lavender left. Mint is struggling at the minute. Same with the rosemary, actually, from the greenhouses. That's something else I do need to get in and look at. Hey there, Mr. Grits fan. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I do like that by Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. That little Pleasant Valley Canyon Crossing oils. He did a good job, and obviously it matches in with obviously the sign writing as well. So yeah, like it, like it, like it. Let me just go over to my greenhouses quickly. There we go. Hopefully they're all producing or something anyway. Looks like I've got everything in there. The only thing I'm probably missing is water on these now. Let's have a look. Yeah, I do need to get in and get some water. Okay. So I think that's going to be my priority today, once I get that field finished off. Hello, Mr. Noah 6 Robinson. How are you doing, sir? And how's it going, DK Moogie? There we go. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Where was I? I was down here, wasn't I? Right, he's gonna be fine. Why have you stopped for? Oh, you've run out, okay. And DK Claus 9460. Thank you very much for that follow and welcome in. Yeah, so Mr. Noah, I hope you had a good weekend, sir. And are you going to be phoning your mum this week? This week? uh, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Not too bad. Just busy farming and doing a few other things and skidding around fields. But yeah, had a nice relaxing weekend. There we go. Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, so for anyone interested, Noah 6 Robinson is my stepson. So yeah, welcome in, by the way. Welcome in. There we go. There we are, there we go. I need to get this top back up, but he can carry on and get that finished off. There we are. And yeah, it's kind of weird. Obviously over the weekend Mr. Dashnet was streaming, and obviously one of his cousins popped, or nephew should say, popped into chat. It's quite nice. And obviously, yeah, he's had other members popping in, and obviously now I'm getting relatives. It's kind of nice. It's kind of weird. It means I've got to behave. But yeah, as you can see, I've just been tidying up the farm a little bit, adding a few of these bushes in just to hide things, so it's definitely coming on okay. On Wednesday, okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Right, so let's make sure you fill up water. Yes, it is. Good. I put some of those little water butts behind here, and they're just constantly topping up these greenhouses. It saves so much time. It'd be nice if I could figure out how that works with placeables, so I can actually get it in with the other greenhouses. Oh. Oh yeah, you're running as well. Because it'd make life that a little bit easier. But yeah, they can't work on, unfortunately, on productions. Well. Cool. Well, I don't know if I'll be streaming at that when you call her, but yeah. You're more than welcome to pop in anytime soon with your brother. But there we go. There we go. So let's get you topped up with some lime. There we go. Oh, hang on. Getting messages left, right, and centre. Let me see. What's this about? There we go. Okay. I find it interesting. People playing the game and they keep asking questions that are really simple, but I kind of get it. Obviously, asking about balers and bale wrapping and stuff. Yeah, so obviously, if you're new to the game, obviously in real life, you'd need to get like a baler that has a wrapper and or a separate baler to do it. But yeah, you don't really need to do it base game. Right, let me leave that there. I want to put him on the other field once he's finished. So let's jump over here a sec. He should be fine. But yeah, obviously, with if you're getting into just starting the game and bailing and stuff, one thing you can do, Mr. T Miller. Holy smokes! Before I go on any further, 18 months on a primary sub. Thank you very, very much, T Miller. And how are you doing today, sir? And if you guys are not following Mr. T Miller, please go over, give him a follow. Obviously, at the minute he is playing on this map. Obviously, once City Skylines 2 comes out, he is going to be streaming it. So if you're into that sort of game, you definitely wanna watch and see what the game is like. You're doing good. Glad to hear it, and obviously thank you once again. And obviously, Mr. Gritsfan, believe I've done everything you said. Yeah, I don't know, Gritsfan, what's going on with your headset. If it's turned on and connected, it should technically be coming through. Um, one thing you could look at is obviously it might be different for you, but in the bottom right corner here, you have the little speaker. Well, if you click on that, make sure that this is showing that it is like at 100% or wherever. Sometimes it does get muted for me, and I have to turn it back on. So that's the only thing I'd recommend double checking. But yeah, as long as it's connected to your computer, either Bluetooth or any other way it's meant to be, cable wise, yeah, it should be there. Obviously, the other thing as well, like I mentioned in Discord, at the end of your little volume button, obviously, I don't know if it's for everyone, but on here, obviously, you've got this little headset. If you actually click on there, it'll actually show you everything connected to your computer. So obviously, I've got the current these headphones, which is the Arctis 7 headset, and yeah, make sure you click on it. And yeah, obviously, if it's a game, yeah, really not sure. So yeah, but yeah, yeah, I have no idea. It should technically work, even if you have the cable put into the headphone set. It should still be getting volume unless it's been turned down. Also, another thing you could try if you're actually in game, for example, like I am at the minute, is actually just come down to your sound settings um, down here and make sure that they are turned on. Sometimes they do get defaulted to 0. So, apart from that, I really don't know, unfortunately. Hey, watch out for follow bots. Yes, Crimson Farmer. I was lurking in. Oh, whose stream was it yesterday? Green Thumb Farmer's stream. Obviously, he was doing a uh, stream where he was showing off his current progress on the woodworks factory that he's building. And yeah, he got hit by quite a nasty follow bot. So with it being that time of the year, yep, they are back, guys. So yeah, if you're a streamer, do be careful. You're watching Tony Murphy and he just had one. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Obviously, I'm kind of lucky because out there lurking is a Mr. KW for life, and obviously he is the most amazing moderator anyone can have. So obviously between myself and him, and hopefully my other moderators will be able to get them dealt with pretty quickly. But yeah, it always seems to be um, early autumn sort of time is when they start phasing in to Twitch again. It's ridiculous. But I've noticed on several streams actually recently is a bot will actually follow. This is what I don't get is how can a computer program follow and then will just spam stuff. So yeah. No, Mr. KW. If it wasn't for you, I certainly wouldn't know a lot of things to do. So that's for sure. But yeah, much appreciated, buddy. You're an absolutely amazing person. And obviously, if we can help you with anything as well, you just have to ask. I know some people don't like asking, but yeah, the offers are there. But yeah. Right, so that's one field done. I've done. Did I do that field? I can't remember. Heck. I can't remember if I did this other field. Did I? Right, you're going. Oh, let's put some light on. Nope, okay, so I need to pick that up. Okay, that's fine. This I can get a roller on in a moment, once that's done. There we go. Right. Let's see. Let's close that up so I can get through the trees. Oh, it's starting to get a little bit dark in here, guys. Oh my, hope you're not afraid of the dark. Obviously, Halloween is only a few days away. Oh, goodness gracious me. One nice thing is obviously being in a tower block, we don't really get any trick-or-treaters coming here, so that's one bonus. So, hey Thomas, how you doing? You lurking whilst cooking? Oh, that's what sort of thing I sort of do, so that's cool. Now I'm engaged. Engaging, yeah, cool, thank you. But yeah, I've added a few little bits and pieces into the chat there, guys. Some timers. Obviously, you can check out my Trello at any time that pops up. Yeah, just click on the link and you can go over there. Also, I've got a few mods now accumulating over there, so it's kind of cool. Obviously, like I mentioned a little while ago, the pig pen that I did has now been updated and will output manure and slurry, and obviously you can put in straw to get all that as well, so that's cool. Took me a little while to figure it all out there, guy, but it got there, so yeah. You were lurking in green thumbs, but yeah. But yeah, it took me a little while to get it working. But yeah, I got there eventually, so yay, all good. Right, so that's that. I need to get on and get these stones picked up before this guy gets too far across, so let's jump over here a sec and get going. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say, is obviously if you're just coming into the game and you haven't done much baling yet, just wanted to cover something quickly, because somebody messaged me a little while ago saying, do you need to add wrap to balers or something like that, or bale wrappers? No, you don't. Not base game anyway. There is a mods out there currently that will allow you to add wrap and netting to balers with that mod, but they obviously have got modified balers to do that. But base game, you do not need to add it. So if you're doing, say, for instance, silage bales, what you want to look for is preferably an all-in-one. So one that is going to bale your straw, your grass, whatever it is, and wrap it. So something like this, for example. So obviously we've got the class, and obviously it's got the wrapper on the back. So if you want silage bales, cut your grass, use one of these sort of balers. Now obviously square balers do not have the wrapper on the back. Just bear that in mind. It's only the round balers. Now if you do want to do square bales, obviously yeah, you got the quick baler, which is a round baler, and obviously that will wrap as well, which is on the in-game mod hub. But obviously just going through the base game stuff, really there's nothing square bale wise. If you are doing square bales and you want to wrap it, now what you'll need to do is come into the bale wrapping section and use any of these four, because these are the base game ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these four are the base game ones. Obviously there's stuff out there on the in-game mod hub that does it. Obviously I've got a SGA one of these set up that will actually wrap a little bit faster and has all the different color options as well. But yeah, obviously one thing to keep a close eye on is what each one will do. Now obviously at the bottom here you can see obviously this is only going to do your round bales, but it'll only do the ones between 125 centimeters and 150. So whatever baler you need, you want to make sure you've got a wrapper that's going to be compatible with it. Now obviously the Kuhn SW414 will do both round and square bales, so this is the reason I actually chose this one actually. Obviously round bale wise it'll do from the 125 centimeter ones up to the 150 round bales, and from 180 to 220 square. Now I think there is some that do one size up from that, but yeah, you want to make sure that if you're doing square bales that you're getting the correct wrapper to go with it, otherwise you won't be able to wrap them. Obviously these ones can just be attached to your tractors and pulled behind. Obviously I think I did it, was it last stream or the stream before? Actually, it might be even last Monday or the Monday before. I can't remember. The days are all blurring. But obviously, I was cutting some grass. Obviously, I had the baler coming behind me, plus one of these wrapping. So yeah, that's the sort of thing you will be needing. Obviously, you've got these two, which are stationary ones that can go on your maybe the side of the field if you wanted to. Same thing again. Obviously, one only does your round bales. Obviously, you got the second one that'll do round and the square. It's a little bit chunkier. I use this more in 19, and what you basically do is load the bales onto it. And what it'll do is it'll basically create one big, huge, long sausage of bales. It's quite nice to look at once you get two or three in a nice row. But yeah, if you just want to keep it simple, go for one of these or use a round baler that does have that wrapping option. So obviously you got your class one right there. The Massey Ferguson, obviously I've got a modded version of that. It goes a little bit faster on my Trello, which is quite nice. I like that baler actually. Obviously you got the Fendt version there. It's exactly the same baler, it's just been reskinned. Obviously you got the Pottinger. What else is there? I think all the rest of these are square. Yeah, all the rest of them are square bales. But obviously, if you got any of the DLCs, the best one I would recommend go for is the Gowel. I think that's how you pronounce it. Obviously, you've got this one right here. That's going to do your round bales, and obviously wrap it as well as normal. But in addition, if you've got like loose silage, for example, or loose wood chips or whatever, or not wood chips, what do you call them? Sugar beet cuts, for example. What you can do is put them into this. These are stationary balers as well, and you can actually input the products in direct into it. So like your TMR, silage, grass, hay, straw, and all that. And it's going to bale it and wrap it with these. So yeah, if you got like an over the top capacity loading wagon, for example, this will automatically unload it, so you don't have to constantly be there. You just got to make sure that the baler does keep running when you're not there. So these are quite a good way of doing it. And obviously these are the ones that will actually do these additional products, which is quite nice. And obviously that's part of the Gowel DLC, or Govel, whatever I pronounce it. So yeah. But yeah, obviously I've got this one as well, which I'm working on. I've grabbed the old quick baler. Obviously somebody mentioned about the quick baler. This is pretty much the fast baler version of it. I've obviously been coming through and making little edits to it. I'm still tweaking it. Obviously, I made a version of this for Mamadou. But obviously, I do need to come through and actually sort out these color options. But yeah, obviously, I will be adding in multiple colors and so on. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. But yeah, still little tweaks here, there, and everywhere, and yeah, no errors or warranties. Woo! I want to see if I can make this do the larger sized bale capacity. I'm not. I think I'll probably try and set up the same way as I did previously. With which bales? These bales here. And yeah, see if I can get the capacity a little bit higher. I think maybe about 15,000 to 20,000 would be quite nice, but we'll see. Oh, there we go. How you doing there, Big Tigger? Aye, hopefully you had a great weekend. So yeah, but yeah, there is mods out there if you wanted to be more realistic and have the option of adding bale wrap and bale netting. Yep, there is one on the in-game mod hub. I know NBC tried it out. It's had a few teething errors, I suppose is the best way to put it, along the way, but seems like a decent mod. And obviously, with any luck, the Straw Harvest mod will be coming back soon, or DLC. Obviously, I know Creative Mesh on Facebook have been quite quiet regarding it, but they did say that it is coming back and soon. So, yay. That I am definitely looking forward to. I know a lot of people are hyped about that coming back, that's for sure. Actually, while I'm here, I should really get this guy refilled, shouldn't I? And obviously with that, you were able to add in your bale netting and wrapping and stuff. And obviously that will be something that could be added back into the Aurora Textiles factory again. Obviously in 19, that's where it was all made on the PV County, so I can't see it being a hard thing to add back in, that's for sure. Just means you'll have a few extra lines in there. and you can make your own, so that'd be quite nice again. Right, so I need to be on the other side of this douche. Right, so let's come down here, around the front of him, and it'd be nice if these pipes could be changed, so you could have it on one side or the other. There we go. Spin you around. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of Fishing Planet over the weekend, a little bit of Farm Sim. Actually, yesterday I actually attempted to do both. That was interesting, that's for sure. Had Fishing Planet on one screen, Farm Sim 22 on another, plus on the other screen, because obviously I've got the 3 monitors. I had a couple of streams I was lurking in, it was kind of weird. But yeah, that was... Actually, it wasn't weird, it was kind of fun, but I could definitely do with some more monitors now. Oh heck, let me just come out of there a minute. There we go, that's not too bad, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'll leave that there. Yeah, actually thinking about it, Aurora Textile, let me see something. CBD factory... It's next door there. I've been fond of the quick baler for the speed of the wrapper and work with. Yeah, it is. It is nice actually, that quick baler, because obviously you don't have to constantly stop. Unlike other round balers, it's obviously got 2 compartments inside, storage compartments, and obviously once one's filled up, it'll eject the bale, and but still carry on picking up. So yeah, still making a little few tweaks to that one, but I'll see if I can get that bigger capacity. Oh, excuse me, set up for it. Now, if I remember rightly, in here around this side, yeah, we've got this little machine, and obviously this was actually used. Still got the sound there, but this was actually the area used for the bale netting and twine in 19. So the space is still here, so it could technically be easily adapted to doing the bale twine and all that if it comes out again. I've got plenty of netting there. Ooh, I need to get some wool over here. Oh heck. And I'm pretty sure I've got a heck of a lot of it. I have interest. How much cashmere is in here? It's easier to look at this than that. 25 pallets. Why? Why? Let's have a look actually what the capacity is, because I've got loads of actually cashmere and wool accumulating at the main farm. I could easily bring that over. Let's have a little look. I'm pretty sure Dave updated the capacities. 500. Yeah, that's weird. I would have thought he would have upped these as well. Because I am getting so much cashmere at the minute. It is ridiculous. But that's full. What's using cashmere? What needs for pillows? That needs wool. That needs wool. Okay, so yeah, definitely need to get some wool down here. Obviously, yeah, all that flax off that field around here literally went all into the Aurora textiles. This entire field, I was quite shocked. And yeah, without any being left over. It's like, no! Yeah, so I think what I'm going to end up doing next in-game year is maybe just merging these 2 fields together in do one big, huge flax field next time. Anyway, where was I? So that doing this. I wish Giants would implement a mod or function where you need to refill balers with twine, since you can actually buy wrap and twine. Yeah, that's true. Actually, is it in game? I know there is mods. Yeah, thankfully, nope. Yeah, I know there's some mods that you can get where it adds in the pallets, isn't there? So, but yeah, it would be a lot more realistic, and obviously if Creative Mesh do get Straw Harvest back, that will be definitely something that will be getting added. That is one thing I did like in 19, and I know a lot of people have been really pushing to try and get it back. I think if a lot of people had their way, they would have had straw harvest instead of pumps and hoses. But eh, it is something new, so actually that's one thing I haven't tried on this map yet. Is any actually speaking of pumps and hoses? Has any of you guys tried pumps and hoses on this map yet? Obviously, I've not really had much slurry or anything in storage being produced, so I'm just kind of curious. Actually, now that my cows are building up, what I should really do, look into getting a pretty big capacity silo something to put in. Actually, I haven't even seen on Facebook if they've had any more updates for that. Let's have a quick look while this is going up. Facebook. Let's have a look. Creative Mesh, Creative Mesh. Where are you? Creative Mesh. There you are. But yeah, if you're not following Creative Mesh, guys, you're more than welcome to. There is their Facebook link. They're doing a lot currently. From the looks of it, they put out a first spreader the other week. Obviously, the last post they did was, let's see, 26th of September, saying it's really happening, and obviously had a picture of the Crone baler with the old stacker on the back there. That was another thing I really liked, is obviously that's the baler with the triple stacker, bale stacker on the back. That was really kind of cool. That really did make life a lot easier, so I'm hoping that's going to be coming soon, dude, soon, come on. It's nearly the end of the year. Pull your fingers out. uh, let's see. So we've got guy. I don't have pumps and hoses DLC. Okay. Yeah, I've got all of the DLCs. I actually used the pumps and hoses on Wolf Creek, and obviously I showed that off in a few of the streams and stuff when it was out. It wasn't bad. Obviously, I know some of the hoses and stuff had the odd bug on in it, but overall it is a nice idea. It's obviously realistic. I don't believe a lot of farmers use that sort of system. They'd rather maybe put it into a spreader or something like that. But yeah, the BGAs definitely are kind of cool. I do agree with you there, Tree Farmer. There we go. So that's you done. VB. Now, I'm not really getting much off of this field, to be honest, stone-wise, or these fields. I've done 2 fields now with stones, and I've only had 30,000 litres off, or 30,500 should say, of stones. It's getting there. Right, so let's put this on that final field down yonder. But yeah, come on saplings, grow up so I can get rid of you. That's all I'm waiting for, is these saplings to grow up. But yeah, I ended up extending this field out, as you've seen. I did bring it down a little bit, but what I'm going to do is put a row of trees down here as well, just to break it up. Somewhere I do want to, oh excuse me, leave an opening for obviously getting in with a combine and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure. Wait, maybe they're like their original areas for these fields. Obviously, for this one, I had it in that corner there. For that field, I think it was up near roughly where the opening is to where my greenhouses are, actually. But we shall see. But yeah, I think trees either side of the road there would look quite nice. Just a nice narrow heading into some more trees, and then you just have the road going off. I think that'd be quite nice. I have actually placed down a tree to get a rough idea of where I needed to plough. And yeah, I think I'm going to have just about enough room, at least on this left side, for the tree saplings. I may have to take a little bit of the field down that end out, just to make sure that I've got enough space, but it's going to be close. I could leave it as it is, to be honest. Obviously, there is quite a gap underneath. Obviously, once I get there, I'll have a little look. I think pumps and hoses is more of a European thing. Yeah, that is definitely for sure. That is for sure. Let's see. I don't know. I might even leave this side, to be honest. Let's see how this dude turns around. So if I stand roughly where the trees would line up. Yeah. See, with that I'd have to do a decent headland. Or I'll just leave this area. Actually, I could just leave that actually bare as it was previously. Then have the trees going around it. Okay, because obviously I had the orchard trees here, so yeah, that'll be fine. I do need to get in here at some point and fertilise and lime this field. But one thing I do need to do is get up here because there's a lot of weeds, if I remember from the other day. Let me bring this over here. It's a really nice DLC. Yeah, obviously, yeah. With pumps and hoses, it's definitely more of a small map. Ooh, jeez. Sort of DLC thing. But a lot of the obviously the stuff that Giants puts out is small anyway. Putting it on a 4X is pushing it to its limits, but having it on the 16X, I really don't know how it's going to react with these big fields. But yeah, I definitely need to get in here thinking about it. Jeez, that's redonkulous. Obviously, I'd want to try and get it done before running through. Oops. I need to turn that off. Right, you should be. That's liquid for. That was herbicide. There we go. So. Yeah, definitely a max on a 4X map for that. Definitely. But yeah, like I said, I used it on Wolf Creek, and even on one field I had. I'm trying to think. I think it was either 3 to 4 hoses connected to each other just to be able to finish it, and it was a small field. Give you an idea. So probably about the size of 43, I think it is. Roughly, was the one I was doing. Mainly, it was only grass, and yeah, that was pushing the pipes, the hoses, and all that. There we go. Let's get you repaired, make life a little bit easier. I still need to come through and get these surfboards. I've just been a little bit busy with other things. Right, so get this done. And topped up. Oh, that's the point while this is filling up. Hopefully I've got some left. Oh, crap. I just suddenly thought I distributed some out, didn't I? Yeah, you're probably empty, yeah. Materials missing. I need to get some water into there. I really need to get that water stuff up and running. Oh well. Not to worry, I think that'll be enough anyway for now. It's only a little field. Oh. Right then. But yeah, this is the little Amazon off the in-game mod hub. I quite like it actually. And obviously it does do the spot spraying, which is really handy. So yeah, still waiting on those little cows there to have their little baby so I can get some milk out of them. Obviously I've got my Swisses going there. Obviously they'll be coming to the end of the first month for them once we hit midnight. So yay. Just cotton. I need to get some cotton. I need to remember to get some cotton going. But yeah. What if you placed a factory or something where the spawn point for the spur are? Will they spawn on top? So I don't know if you've watched Dave's stream. So let me come over here. Now, obviously, for anyone interested, over by the built-in sawmill, there is a spawn trigger over here, guys. for the seasonal events. Now I should have a little pile. Yep, right here. Now obviously if you've ever watched Mr. Dashnet and paid attention, so around this actual area he's got trying to think, it's either glue factory I think it is, or the drywall, one of the two, placed here. And obviously most of the time they will spawn just to the side of it. But obviously if you have literally a building underneath it, it's going to spawn those products on top of the building. So if I hit the old F5, there is the trigger right there. So yeah, you may want to hit the old F5 before placing anything down, so you can get an idea of where that trigger is. So if let's have a look. If it should show up, yeah. Does it? Does it? Does it? How high is that? See, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. So it's pretty high, but it'll give you an idea of where that is. So try and keep this little area at least cleared. So yeah, I have a factory there. Yeah, you may want to check that, T Miller. And obviously you'll need to have the seasonal event center placed down anyway, and at least run through an in-game year. Oh, stretching my legs out and make sure there's no cats there. So yeah, but yeah, it's literally right there. So yeah, obviously for the main farm, to give you guys an idea, it's literally above where my. Let me turn that off. Ooh, yeah, you can see it right there. I was quite lucky. Obviously, I've got my Let me turn that off now. Ooh, horrible lights. So yeah, I was kind of lucky. I just missed it with obviously the trees and obviously my repair area. It's just coming in on the side. So yeah. So obviously that is two areas on the map, so you have to be careful of what you're placing around it. So yeah, obviously if you've got the easy developer controls enabled, or console enabled, obviously if you hit your little tilde key, the one above the tab key, the little line thing, it'll bring up your log. If you've got that enabled, what you can do is hit the old F5, Foxtrot 5, and you can actually see where those triggers are around the map. But yeah. And then you can judge where you need to be placing down. So, who is that Dashnet guy you speak of, Billy? Yeah, he's some dude that made a load of maps for Farming Simulator. Yeah, daft old. Right. But yeah, for me, the ones that I know of, obviously that one on the main farm, one by the sawmill. Now, other places I know of is round about where this bridge is going across, and I know Dave's even showing it on screen, so I don't even mind saying this. So obviously you got a spawn trigger here under the bridge. And yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Dashnet, please make sure to click on the link, give him a follow. And how are you doing there, Rusty Nail and Mr. Viking? Can I beat him? Can I? Bugger, no. I was trying to beat KW to doing a shout out for Viking. But yeah, if you guys are not following Viking streaming 2021, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow there, guys. Doing pretty good. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. Not too bad. Right, let me just scroll back there. Right, so I bought the woodwork area in the center of farm. I bought the wood area. All right, you've bought the wood area, so I'm guessing what, one of these two here, Rusty Nail. So 15 or 14. Oh, so I went for the 15. So I was really dumb. I really come to realize I am really dumb. I actually went for the more expensive
Billy is
one
a nuisance.
rather than going for that
He will
one.
be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
But yeah, I'm on selling canola after I filled up year one. Okay, cool. So yeah, did you end up just out of curiosity, did you restart there, Rusty Nail? How you doing, RPs? because I know you were asking about should I like restart, and obviously with a lot of the comments you've been coming up with, it seemed like you did a restart. But yeah, obviously, yeah, I went for 15. I suppose I should have really gone for 14. It's a little bit cheaper, but yeah, I've actually ended up taking a big clump out of it on the side here. That's obviously where my original sawmill woodworks area was, and obviously I've now created a bit of an area that's still in development overall by the sawmill there. But yeah, um, and yeah, obviously while I remember, just a quick one as well, obviously as the pop-ups come out, if any of you guys are using my pig pen, I did update it over the weekend. The link is currently in chat. And obviously, what was updated on it is actually I really don't want to go through the night yet. Obviously, what was updated? Obviously, you can now input straw to get manure out of it, and obviously, it will output slurry. So I was able to get all that sorted out for you guys. Right. I think I'm gonna try and do this a little bit quicker if I can, but I guess not. Yeah, I restarted and turned off seasons. Ah, okay. That will make life a little bit easier. With not have the season restriction, I suppose the best way to put it. Let me turn this on a sec. Heck. Amazon, that one. There we go, so I can keep it at least a straight line. I do apologise with it being a little bit dark, guys. I did want to get these jobs completed as quickly as possible. And then we can jump through the night. The way it's going, it's probably going to be a bit of a dark stream throughout, so I too should apologise. I don't normally, but the nice thing is you do get a nice look at my farm currently. It's slowly getting there, but yeah. But yeah, if you're not following T Miller as well, I'm sure I've seen a shout out for him as well. Make sure to click on his link, give him a follow, guys. Along with anyone that gets a shout out in any of the streams. Because you never know, you may just enjoy what you like. But I got penalties for selling canola. So yeah, if you've got precision farming turned on, they're a rusty nail. Obviously, if you come into your screen, you should see a second menu here for your precision farming. If this score is below 50%, I believe it is, you then get sort of penalised when you're selling certain things. So you want to work on getting your field scoring up. So for example, if I scroll in, you can see my scores. You got 80, 70, 95 being my highest. I got a 69 there. But yeah, what you want to do is try and make sure that your nitrogen, your pH, your weed controls all set up properly. You've got your soils samples and stuff like that. Obviously, one thing I very rarely ever do is tillage, because obviously I am direct seeding, so it's doing that tillage at the same time. But obviously, if you've got one that's doing a direct seed, obviously you've got your fertilizers being added at the same time, so you should be okay. And obviously, just starting out, yeah, you will get a bit of a hit, unfortunately. But obviously, once you start getting into it, you will find that you'll get a decent bonus in return. That's the only reason I've actually got precision farming currently enabled, is for that extra bonus when selling products. Let me just do that there. Obviously, the nice thing is this is just doing the spots it's needed, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I was meant to do this the other freaking day and totally forgot about it. But yeah, obviously, if you guys are not following that Billy Alpaca 78, make sure to unfollow him. Yeah, I really don't like him, but yeah, you're more than welcome to give him a follow. And obviously check out his Trello as well. He's got a few mods out there. I believe he's done a few things for the map as well. I missed a spot, did I? Okay, I'll go back and get that. The only thing is, actually, that's one thing as well. It'd be nice if it showed on like the PDA where you've already used herbicide on, because it doesn't actually show it. That's one downside to the base game compared to the base game. Or base game, if you're weeding, it will show you the areas you've hit. But yeah, you're doing a good job. Oh well, thank you there, Grits fan. Much appreciated. I try, and like I've said many a times, I am still a noob, but I am trying, and I do apologise that it being pitch black currently in game. Oh, did I hit that bit? I'm not sure if I did or not. Let me back that up a sec. I think round about there is where the line was. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I want this, but yeah, obviously, currently, like I said, obviously, I've got a overall score of 76. Before, obviously, I've reset my scores. Was it last in-game year? So I'm still working to get these up again. Just by doing a harvest on these 3 fields and that one, I've already got some decent scores coming through. I do need to obviously work on a couple of bits there. Why is that showing tillage? Interesting. See, like that, yeah, 41 was actually ploughed, so that's halfway there. Obviously, to get the other half, I would need to go through with a cultivator and do that. But yeah, I'm just going to have to take a bit of a slump. Obviously, there is things you can do as well. I know T-Miller's probably a lot more versed in it than me, because he really does seem to get those scores right up there. So if you are doing precision farming, maybe speak to T-Miller when he's streaming and see what he does, because I know when he was doing his Uncharted, he was actually getting up to like 100% on field. So yeah, I have no idea what he was doing. I've been trying, and I'm still trying to figure it all out. But yeah, obviously one thing to bear in mind with precision farming, if you do ploughing, you will get a hit on that. It's usually a negative score, but for some reason I'm getting a tillage score for that. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but yeah. But what was that? I seen something there, sorry, I need to go back. Where is Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger? It's Halloween and dark. I know, I do apologise there, Tree Farmer. I don't tend to like doing farming streams when it's dark, because it's hard for you guys to see. Heck, it's hard for me. But if I go through the night, obviously all of this is then going to grow and possibly become, actually, I wonder, become ready. I wonder if I can take it through the night. I'm going to try tests in a sec. And see if I can get it prior. Let me turn that off a sec. Just before it starts growing. So, no, helps if I'm on the right screen, isn't it? So let's come over here a sec. I'm just going to save that. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Now, I've never tried this before. What sort of time does the light usually start kicking in? Where are we? September. I'm thinking maybe around about 4, 5 o'clock. I'll answer you in just a sec. Oh, actually, I'll do it now quickly. So, Rusty Nail, obviously you want to do bale wrapping, don't you? So you want to wrap up your bales. So, obviously I mentioned this earlier. Now, round balers are the only ones that have the built-in wrappers. So if you wanted to maybe save a little bit of time, look to the round balers. So you've got things like the Pottinger Impress, the Fent. I'm actually using a modified version of this Massey Ferguson. I actually quite like this. I don't know, ever since it was released in one of the updates, I've just loved this little thing. Obviously, it will do your round bales and wrap them up to 150 centimeters. Obviously, on my Trello, there is an edited version of this. It does the same size bales, but the capacities are a little bit bigger than our base game. So you might want to grab that. But yeah, this is the one I'm using. And obviously it's got a slightly wider pickup. Works a little bit faster, but obviously, yeah, still unloads your wrapped bales if you want them. But yeah, that is what I would recommend. Or the fast baler, or the quick baler on the in-game mod hub. With both of those, you do not need to worry about stopping, unlike with this one, to unload. the fast baler itself is this thing right here. Obviously, I've been making little edits to this. Um, Normally, it's sort of like a red color with Vicon across it or whatever it is. Obviously, I'm still tweaking it a little bit. That BAM sign needs to be moved over a little bit more. Need to bring this over a little bit more. It's just overhanging a little bit. Okay, that's something to make a note of. But yeah, with this one, obviously it's got basically two chambers on the inside, so you can keep loading while you're unloading type thing. Obviously you got the bale wrapper on the rear. Color-wise, obviously all your base game ones, but yeah, if you go on the in-game mod hub, look for fast baler or quick baler. Either of those is a great one to start off with. They don't cost too much. I don't think I've actually edited this yet, but you're looking around about 110, 111,000 to purchase it. Obviously, you can if you're just starting out lease it. For me, you're looking at about 5,000 to lease that, and yeah, it's about 60,000. Okay, yep. So yeah, depending on which one you get, yeah, I'd recommend maybe going to grab that off the in-game mod hub. But base game wise, baler wise, if you're just starting out, maybe look at the round balers because they are a little bit easier. So obviously you got, like I was saying, so that the class there will do the wrapping, but then you got these ones as well, which will just do the rounds, but you'd have to then get a wrapper as well. So yeah. Good question. Oh, let's see. Mods, category balers. Let me go to desktop. So yeah, for anybody who wants to download a mod, so if somebody says, oh yeah, it's on the in-game mod hub, come over to the Farming Simulator website. Now, if it's a specific thing like a baler, for example, so the fast baler we're going to look at, if you hover over the categories things, it'll bring this little pop-up. And what you want to look for is the balers. Right down the bottom here is the line that says balers. Just click on that, and this will bring up every baler currently being released as a mod. Obviously, you've got one just here, which is quite a nice one. This has actually got a baler, you've got your windrower and all that. They can all be attached into each of them. It's quite a nice little setup actually. I haven't used it yet, so something like that. So look at that, you've got the whole setup. You could do it that way if you wanted to. So obviously what we're looking for is quick baler. So there is the quick baler right there. While I'm here as well, I'll show you the actual original version of that quick baler if you're interested. It's this thing right here, the Vicon Fast Baler. Obviously this is the one I'm currently editing. That's how it originally looked like. Obviously I've still tweaking it a little bit. I'm still undoing a few things from the one I did for Mamadou. But yeah, the quick baler is basically an edited version of it. As you can see, it's exactly the same, but it doesn't have obviously the decals as much, but you've got loads of different color options in there, and I believe, yeah, they've actually added in silage additive into it, so you can actually be able to increase the bales that you get. I like that black version. Heck, I might just grab that and make an edit of it. But yeah, I'll put this in not only chat for anybody, I'll whisper that to you, Rusty Nail. There we go. So that's in your whispers, Rusty Nail. But that is literally all you have to do to find a mod. If you say, for instance, you want a mod that's and you only know the modder, for example. So say, for instance, Hispano modding, because I've just seen that right there. All you do is come into this search mod bit right there. Just click on it and then enter the modder. So Hispano, for example, and just enter, and that will bring up any mod that Hispano modding have done or ones that are compatible with it. So obviously you got Kenny456 has done a couple of things. Obviously this Lieber is great for these containers, but he's also done some other bits. They're kind of all together really. But yeah, you can see everything that Hispano modding has done. I'm not sure why that's there, the GTX one, but yeah, very, very cool. I downloaded this truck, and as much as I love the Hispano modding stuff, this truck is friggin' hideous on bridges, I'll give you that. I would not recommend it, that's for sure. If any of you guys have seen Mr. Reaper try and get over the bridges with the low loader, yeah, bear that in mind with that truck. It is, yeah, and how you doing there, Mamadou? And yeah, if you guys are not following Mamadou, make sure to go over, click on that link, and give her a follow, guys. She's an amazing content creator. Absolutely wonderful, down-to-earth lady. Right, so I've saved that. So, around the back here is my little sleep trigger. Woof woof. Also on my Trello, if anybody's interested. Right, so I'm going to bump it through to around about 6 o'clock. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the crops won't be growing yet. And hopefully we'll have a little bit of light. Oh, that's a little bit better. Right, so before I get too far, I'm actually going to drop that time down to 0. Obviously, I'm using the easy developer controls for that. But I think base game it's like 0.5. So I'm hoping... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's done any updates. So I should be able to get through and finish this field off before it starts growing next. There we go. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. Definitely glad to hear it. Uh, 60,000. 60,000. I wonder how that would work actually on the capacities for that thing. I'll have to have a little play with that one. But yeah, once I've finished that fast baler, what I'll probably do is throw up on my Trello for anybody who wants to try it out. I'll look to make the pick up a little bit bigger. Oh, excuse me. Had a chicken casserole earlier, and it's sort of I'm getting burpages now. It's not good. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll increase the pickup width and amount. Probably tweak the capacities. Maybe make some bigger bales. There we go. But yeah, I just want to get this field done. I don't think I think all the rest should be okay for weeds at the minute. But yeah, I can probably get into that field over by the Aurora Textiles soon. Hopefully this in-game day. Actually, now we're in September. Probably gonna have some more crops to harvest. I'll try and get into that and pick up those straw swaths. Now, do I do baler or... Actually, I might just do it loose, actually, and do it that away. I'll be back later. It's downtime here. Okay then, Viking. Thanks for popping in, bud. Hopefully you're having something quite nice. Yeah, we had obviously, yesterday I was meant to do a chicken casserole. And, yeah, silly me. I totally forgot about adding, or getting the chicken thighs out from the freezer to defrost. So we ended up having some chicken burgers yesterday, so something quick and simple, which we would have had today. And obviously today we've then had the casserole, and it turned out quite well. But I think, I don't know if it's old age or something kicking in, but a lot of the foods I've been eating recently, I've started noticing I'm getting a lot of wind afterwards. I swear I am getting old. There we go, that's fine. Baked potatoes and fried chicken. Oh, nice. I haven't had baked potatoes in ages. Jeez. Ooh. What if I got any... I might have some frozen baked potatoes actually in the freezer. May have to get them out for tomorrow. Yeah, terrible. Anyway, enough on the food. Enough food. Enough food. No, 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 no more food coming. But yeah, Mamadou, how are you actually getting on with the map currently? And obviously, have you got any questions? Now, obviously, there wasn't any updates this weekend for anybody who hasn't been around. Um, but obviously, update 14 was released last weekend. And obviously, I do know there's a few people on Facebook who have, it seems like they had never got the update. So if you have the mod folder switcher, make sure to click on your folder and get the update, because obviously some of those things are important updates. Obviously the pump jacks were updated recently, so they actually should now produce that little bit more crude oil in them, so they can actually spawn the pallets. Actually, thinking about it, I haven't really looked at how mine is. I know yesterday I actually got quite a bit of rainfall, and obviously that's what a lot of these seasonal events, the mining shed, the pump jacks, are drawing products from, is obviously the rain and the other weathers to fill up. Hey Matt, how you doing?
Hey, Billy, what's going on?
Not too much, just doing a little bit of farming.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm actually
Let's
doing
see.
doing a bit of farming and more production
Oh,
work now.
yay! Oh, cool! I finally got it. So there you go, guys. So once you get to 3,000 liters, a crude oil pallet will spawn out finally. Yay! Oh, let's get rid of that. Oh, what's that blue error? Probably on that baler. Oh well, it's still a work in progress. But yay! I've finally got some crude oil, guys. Actually, I should have 2 pallets now then. That's fine. Let's see. Let me turn this on. Yeah, obviously once I've done this, I'm going to just obviously carrying on. I might even load up a bit of Fishing Planet a little bit later on this evening. I should have a second one over here thinking about it now. Please, 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 please. Yay! There is. There we go. So that is cool. It is working perfectly fine, and how it should be now. And I love the animations on this. Shy Wizard did an amazing job. Yeah, so if you haven't got to the desert and I know some people are still asking, oh, how do you get crude oil? So this is a quick one to run over. So in the desert, so this area in the upper right corner has 20 oil nodes. They're basically big black oil node spots around the desert. And what you have to do is obviously purchase a plot of land, first of all, go through, remove the sand. Obviously, with the sand, you could either sell it, you could use it in the gold masters and your productions or whatever. Do with it however you want to. Put it in the storage, like I have. But once you find it, what you're going to need is the pump jacks from the Black Diamond, along with. Well, actually, you don't actually technically need the drill shafts. But yeah, obviously you'll need to place a pump jack on the oil spot, and obviously that will be replaced with one of these lovely animated pump jacks. Now obviously the drill shafts are basically a booster for these productions. That's basically all this is a production. By adding in those drill shafts, you're going to boost the productivity for your crude oil. Now, you're not going to just get crude oil just like that. What you need is also to rain on your map, because it'll basically pull the water from the rain and create those crude oil. Obviously, once you get to 3,000 liters, you will then get the lovely little pallet spawning out. Finally, obviously, you can get this from the Black Diamond factory, or the drill factory, which is actually located over here. It's this lovely little building there, and actually I think mine is pretty much full at the minute, if not almost. Oh yeah, 40 pallets of each. Obviously you will need the Dell factory, you're going to need the Copper by Design factories up and running prior to that. Obviously there are buildables, this one isn't, but the other two are. So you're going to need at least the concrete, your steel factories and all that up and running as well, so yay! And let me just jump back. So yeah, hopefully that helps anybody interested in the crude oil. Let me get back to doing this, and then I can focus on chat.
Yeah, I am nowhere near getting those
Yeah.
crude oil pumps yet.
Yep, I obviously pushed a little bit to try and get them, because I was obviously getting a lot of comments saying, "Oh, how do these work? How do they work? Where to get this, that?" And obviously, "Oh, and my pump jacks aren't spotting oil out. How do I do it?" and stuff like that. So I thought if I push to try and get at least those factories up and running, I can get them
Yeah.
at least one or two placed down to test it out. So, but yeah, then I realised the capacity on the pump jacks were only like 2,000 litres, and I mentioned that to Dave a few weeks ago. Hence why that was updated. So yeah. But yep, that is literally, I can now show them off anytime anybody has any questions. But yeah, you definitely need like your steel factory up and running. You need your PF's concrete plus others up and
Oh
running
yeah.
before you even get to those pump jacks. So yeah, lots and lots of work prior to that. But I do know that some people have gone in and built a lot of the factories. Maybe the unrealistic way, should we say? But
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So let me bump back solo one way or another. Other SGA team. And I know Viking. It always seems to come up in every stream, no matter what. There's always food talk. So yeah, doing good. Still working on your bridge. Good, 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 good. Mamadou. Also remember with that last product, try and get it all in at the same time. Otherwise, you will have issues later on because obviously that trigger is raising up already from where you've had some products in there previously. So yeah, try and get that last lot all in one hit or as quickly as possible. You may want to drop the time right down so you can get it all in successfully. If not, I can always show you what to do and what to edit to automatically build it if you do have issues. I'm craving some bangers and mash. Oh, big Tigger, yeah. Actually, what was it? Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. We had obviously talking about bangers and mash, but it wasn't about bangers and mash, but it was toad in the hole. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a Yorkshire pudding mix with sausages put into it. It's quite nice. Bit of onion gravy. Lovely. Got to try it, guys. You really do.
I'm sorry, Billy. I gotta say is sometimes you guys come up with the weirdest names for your food.
Oh, I know. Toad in the hole. Yeah, bangers and mash. But yeah, it's just basically Yorkshire pudding with sausage shoved into it. So, but yeah.
I've heard of it. It's just like I keep hearing you say these things. I'm like, wow. If people didn't realize you're British, they'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
I know. Actually, somebody messaged me the other day. I can't remember who the heck it was now. But they actually thought I was an American. Thought, no.
Okay, that's a
Like,
long
really?
shot. There's
That's like an insult to me. How rude. I'm only kidding. But yeah.
well, no, it's one of those things. I
Yeah.
think happens. People just don't realize, hey, everyone's accents are different. And yes, there are a lot of British people in the U.S. who have that accent, but just because you have the accent doesn't mean you're in the U.S. I mean,
Exactly. And I think the biggest problem is as well is we're hanging around with Dave, NBC, yourself, and the other guys. Obviously, there may be the odd word that I'm picking up, and I'm actually now putting it out there as American. The worst thing is my daughter as well. She watches a lot of videos on YouTube, and a lot of the words that she's coming out with now is more Americanized than UK wise. It's like, come on,
yeah.
really?
Oh,
Oh,
believe me. I
yeah.
know about the kids in language. Believe me, my daughter's picked up quite a bit of stuff recently, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh.
Yes,
Some of it's from school
crazy.
because of her schooling situation, but a lot of it is just her watching TV and music videos. I'm like, oh gosh.
Yep. All right. Okay. So quick one there. So hey, Kilroy and Jason Seaman. So how do you get the white markers on the map? Which white markers are you on about? How you doing this soft stuff? What white markers, out of curiosity?
Are you talking about the factory markers or?
Are you on about these things here? These little pin markers? These are auto drive.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, depending on what
That
you're on about.
confused me
Yeah,
too when I first saw those.
yeah. These things are for auto drive. So if I bring up the menu, so if I click into here, all these right here, these little names and that's the actual names for the specific factories that I've already gone through and found. Obviously, some are set by fields and other things like that. One thing to bear in mind, if you are using auto drive, you can pin your fish triggers as well, so you know exactly where they are. Just a little hint for you guys. I showed that off the other day. It's quite handy. But yeah, I shouldn't have gone through that night because my field is now growing. Fudge nuggets. Do 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 do. Oh well, you're gonna have to carry on, mate. Oh, I'll figure that out later. I might have to replant that something else. I just suddenly thought of that. Jeez. But yeah, that's all it is auto drive. Now, obviously, in front of my vehicle, if you're wondering, obviously I'm using guidance steering, which is very similar to VCA. That gives you the little lines. But yeah, those ones on the map are just the auto drive pins to show where certain things are. The nice thing is if you are using those auto drive with the pins, you can actually tab over to that field or wherever. So for example, if I needed to get over to field 50, I can actually click on that pin and it'll take me straight to that field. So I can actually have a look on that field. So obviously Jeremy Clarkson owns this field. It's soybeans. It's currently growing. It does need ploughing. But yeah, it's kind of very handy. And obviously X-Man has a auto drive set up already. If anybody is interested on his Trello, obviously it's 2 documents that you're going to need to replace in your save game folder, which all you have to do is load up and save your game with auto drive enabled. Once you've done that, exit out and then replace 2 documents in your save game file with the ones that X-Man has done, and that
Thank you, T. Miller. I was about to say that too.
Yeah, just load up your save game and then have fun.
Because really, if you're just going to sell it, there is no reason to bail it because it's same sale price no matter what.
Yeah, whether it's bailed
Bailing
or
and
loose, it's all the same. It basically works off of the litre percentage. So for every 1,000 litres of whatever product you've got, that's what's going to sell, whether it's a bale or loose, or even a pallet. So yeah, so if I was to say, for instance, come into here, and I'm going to scroll down and just find a pallet. So say for instance sunflower currently is giving me $4,559 per 1,000 litres. That's not bad actually, price. That's quite nice. Obviously this is still on the way down. Obviously if it was going up it'd be green. But yeah, that's how much you'd get per litre or 1,000 litres. So obviously if you're doing flax, let's come up to here currently. Where's flax? I think it's a bit further down actually. I don't think I've actually got any in storage, so I'll have to probably come into the prices menu, find the flax, just to show you. So there is flax. Yeah, I've got nothing. Obviously currently if I had any flax, obviously it's going to show it's $898 per 1,000 litres. Now obviously if you haven't got obviously the time saving stock check mod installed, if you click on the spacebar or come down to the fluctuations, it'll actually bring you up this. This is your entire in-game year sales for that one product, and it'll actually show a peak time. So for flax it's December, and obviously you're going to be able to get $1,158 per 1,000 litres, or per 1,000 litres of flax when you sell it. So you want to try and sell it at the maximum time if possible. So yeah, you may want to hang on to it just for the minute. Same with any pallets, any eggs, milk, whatever you want to sell. Try and look to when it's peaking and then sell it. Obviously this shows it right here. This has saved so much time actually. I don't think I've got anything. Oh yeah, I do there. So for example in September obviously my products coming out of the brewery, so the oatmeal stout, cherry wheat lager, and lambic can be sold in September. Obviously, it highlights that. It also tells me how much it's currently being sold for. Even though the price is on the way down, I can still get it sold. Overall price is going to be this bit in the middle. So, out of those 4 products, my lager is going to give me the most profit. So, it's kind of cool, really. But yeah, using this
Yeah, that
time-saving
time
function,
saving,
it makes
that
life
thing
so
is
much easier.
amazing.
Now, obviously, if you get hit by a great demand, if you haven't got the product be in storage or being produced, it will not show on this. What you'll need to do is come into the prices menu and literally scroll through each individual product till you find that little green arrow showing to give you. I don't think I've actually got anything on great demand at the minute. But yeah, doesn't look like it, to be honest. Now, obviously, some things, for example, the rubble doesn't have a price. That's because it's not been added to a sell point, so it's not a product you can sell. Same with all of the mining materials. Unless you have a mod added into your save game to be able to sell mining materials, you won't be able to do it. It's a lot better to be able to put it into a production and make it into something more than just sand or gravel or whatever. But yeah. Anyway, enough of that rambling on. Let's see what you guys are talking about in chat.
Yes, that's why I think Dave should put those like the clean fill, rubble, and that kind of stuff.
It could.
Even though it's used in the PSM,
Mhm.
you're not going to use all of it.
No. Oh heck, I'm trying to use as much as possible. Obviously, you can put it into a silo, store it up, and then
Mhm.
just keep topping up if you want to. But yeah. Um.
Well, I will say this: I use T
Yeah.
Miller's distribution
Mhm.
silo, and it helps a lot, especially on single player gaming.
Yeah. And obviously, I've got my little trigger placed down as well that
Hmm.
distributes. So I'm cheating. Uh.
Yeah, well, hey, it's
Yeah.
not cheating. It's your favorite. It's the way you play your game.
Yeah, to be honest, I do like the looks of T Miller's silos. They're absolutely amazing, and I would definitely recommend anybody using them. The only reason I set the ones up my way is obviously I'm kind of limited on certain areas where I want to place things down. That's why I only created a trigger to be able to put in the products, and then it distributes out. So yeah, obviously with I think T Millers, if I remember, I'm not sure because I haven't actually used them personally. I believe you can get the stuff back out. I'm not sure. Maybe cause
Yeah,
you've
you can.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you could either or. But yeah, I definitely
Hmm.
recommend the T Millers ones. Obviously they're on his Trello, so yeah, make sure to go over there and grab them, guys, if you've not got them already.
I also use Green Thumb. The only thing I use Green Thumb is I use his mining because it stores a little bit more at a time and it's in one big bulk.
Oh, you've got that
And
one, have
it's
you?
makes
Yeah,
yeah.
you got the big
And
boy.
yes, it may be cheaty, but guess what? It holds more than I usually need for a season or more, so I can don't have to keep running back up to the mine every couple
Exactly.
days in game to get that kind of
Exactly.
stuff. And
Go for it. Why not use it? It's not cheating, it's
exactly,
being resourceful.
exactly.
Yeah, I've now decided there is no more cheaty mods in Farming Simulator.
Mm-mm.
It's people just being resourceful and playing the game the way they want to. So, yeah.
That's the thing. Unless you're playing on a multiplayer with like 6 or so guys, this kind of a map really you do need those resourceful mods to
Oh,
make it in
heck
the
yeah.
end because there's just so much going on.
Mhm. Very, very true.
And I wish there was a way. I wish there were people that really would like to do that because I think like a 12 or 14 person multiplayer server for this map would be perfect. You know?
Yeah. T Miller, yes, I am spot spraying, by the way. It's only actually spraying the weeds that's being affected. So, yeah, it's not actually doing the entire field. Obviously, I'm just going up and down anyway, regardless. But as you can see, it is actually
Oh, there it
turning
is.
off and on. Obviously, the light is
I could see why
kind of
T
thing.
Miller thought that, because when you had your camera a certain way, you can't see the difference, the
Yeah,
spot
obviously,
spray
if I'm
compared.
looking at the back, yeah, you don't really see it, but yeah, as you can see just there, you can see that it is just hitting the certain spots. Obviously, some areas are
Oops.
more weedy than others, so yeah.
Now, I had a question about weeds. Is that something that, is that base game programming, or is that something like Dave put in there specially to make weeds grow faster or
No, weeds are
more
base game.
abundantly?
Yeah, weeds
Base
are
game.
base
Okay.
game. Obviously, with precision farming. Now, obviously, the difference between precision farming and the base game. Base game, if you had weeds enabled, your entire field would be covered in weeds. It wouldn't just be little bits here, there, and stuff like that. The whole field would need to be sprayed, and it goes through a heck of a lot of herbicide doing it that way. Obviously,
Oh, I bet.
with
Yeah.
precision farming, what they were able to do is limit just to certain spots, where one weed or if it's a little clump. They were actually able to make it a little bit more, I think, in my opinion, realistic. So yeah,
Hmm.
that is all to do with base game or the precision farming.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool.
It is. That's what I was kind of figuring that out. I was like, this got to be either base game or something else, because it
Hmm.
looks really good, to be
But
honest.
yeah,
Oh,
I would
come on.
definitely wouldn't recommend anybody enabling weeds without having precision farming. That's for sure, because you will need so friggin' much. Same with fertilizing. Obviously, if you were to go in on the base game without any precision farming, you'll go through so much fertilizer on your
Yeah.
fields. It's ridiculous. At least this way you can get like a 2,000 liter, 3,000 liter tank of fertilizer or herbicide, whatever it is, and you could
Hmm.
actually pretty much do 3, 4, 5, 6 fields just with that one tank. Whereas without precision farming, you'd be
You'd be doing a
hitting
lot
maybe
more.
1 or 2 rows if you're lucky on a field. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely recommend it. So Billy, I did it. You did it. I did it. I did it. Well, oh, you got your sound working, have you, Grits fan? Well done. Well done. Yeah, just in case anybody was wondering why you haven't seen Mr. Grits fan streaming over the last couple of days, he's had some sound issues. He's had to actually buy a new headset to be actually able to hear the game and such. Obviously, I've been sort of messaging him ideas and what to do, and it looks like he's finally figured it out. So well done. So yeah, if you guys are not following Grits fan, I am going to give you a shout out personally, because I don't know if you're going to be streaming anytime today or tomorrow. Yep, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow, and who knows, we might be raiding over to him later if he's going live. We'll see. We will see.
Yep.
But yeah, well done. Well done. So yeah, you'll be able to get your streams up and running again. Cool. There we go. I think it's one more row. Should do that. Yeah, look at that. But yeah, on the in-game mod hub, there is several pieces of equipment that's already set up for doing spot spraying. So if you are using precision farming, make sure to go on the in-game mod hub, have a look. Obviously, this Amazon is on there, and obviously it
Hmm.
does the spot spraying. The other thing I have had previously, I'm not even sure if I've still got it in here. Oh yeah, this Geverland pack, or these pieces of equipment, do spot spraying as well. Obviously, you do have to add it in the menu. Obviously, you got your weed spraying there for your spot spraying, so it's kind of cool. But obviously,
Yeah, basically,
you do have this
those
thing as well.
weeders and
But
sprayers all have the option. If you have,
yeah,
um,
but yeah, that's the thing as well. You
you should
see and
have all
spray.
see and spray or spot
Yes.
spray. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to stay away from the John Deere, so hence why I went out for these.
You
Right.
John Deere haters.
How do you get the weeds to spot spray? Is there an
Yeah.
option when you buy it?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So like I was just showing there in the menu, for example, if I come into here, what you want to look for is this weed spot spraying. Make sure it's enabled. Obviously, some will, if I come into here, for example, say see and spray. Make sure that either one are enabled, and it's going to basically get rid of your weeds and fertilize a little bit easier. But yeah, that's literally all you have to do. Obviously, if you've got some equipment already with it enabled and you haven't actually got it added, what you can do is take it to your repair shop and get it added. So there is ways around it. So if you've got your equipment, have a look in game in the shop. But yeah, that's literally all you have to do. So yeah, no worries there, soft stuff.
Thanks for the raid.
And holy smoky marrows! Mr. Darius Frost raiding with a party of 60. How you doing, Mr. Darius? Hopefully you had a great stream. And if you guys are not following him, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. Obviously he is playing a lot of Satisfactory at the minute. Obviously I do know in the next coming weeks he's hoping to get his hands dirty and do a little bit of Ark Ascended, I think it's called.
Yes.
Yeah, soon. So that'd be nice to see actually, because it does look quite nice just from those pictures you were showing earlier in your stream. But yeah, how was the stream,
It
Darren?
does look pretty beautiful. It was good. It was good. Get the
Nice.
train to the nuclear swamp, ready to go, and now it's just start building out the infrastructure. Hey there, Big Tigger.
Sweet. But how you doing there, Wartaw? Let me close that now. I was actually lurking through your stream and watching, so I had it up in a little window there. But yeah, cool. But yeah, if any of you guys are not following Darius, make sure you click on that link and give him a follow. Not only does he do Satisfactory, he does do Farm Sim from time to time. He's obviously going to be doing Ark soon again. And there's a whole array of other games that he plays, which is nice to see. So yeah, definitely give him a follow. But how you doing?
Yeah, I play a few games.
But yeah, how you doing, Darius, Dave, NBC, Boom? Holy cripes, Boomhauer?
Doing good.
It's a little early in the day for him, isn't it?
I
What
know.
the heck is he doing?
He's got something wrong with him. I
I'm
think.
always up at this time. Normally, I'm taking a nap, though.
So
Wait,
how can you
if
be
you're
up if you're normally taking a nap?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a contradictory statement. If you're taking a nap, you're not up.
I'm always up at this time, okay? And
Hey,
I
Farm
take
Marks.
a nap. How?
Holy smokes.
Man.
And there is Mr. Neon as well. We'll get some shout outs in a minute. But yeah, so you just
Hey,
came
Big Tigger.
in as I was finishing off some weeding. And do that. But yeah, there we go. That is done. I've now produced my first barrels, or pallets, should say, of crude oil. So, yay! I'm on my way. It's not a lot, but so that actually gives me a plan now to focus on trying to get the refinery purchased next. I think. Oh heck! I want to try and do Cargill next, though. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe both. But that would do for the weeding. I need to get back into my field and get that finished off. But yeah, for anyone who wasn't aware, Mr. NBC and Mr. Dajnet seemingly had a very good weekend. Is there any more pictures yet been released for that?
No,
Oh,
no, not yet.
I think they went a little too pumpkin spice on us, though, Billy.
yeah.
What do you mean by that? Pumpkin spice? You
No, I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin myself, personally, but you went a little nuts with the pumpkin Pop-Tarts there, Dave.
Eh.
Right, why are you so far out?
I was getting them for Big Daddy, but he didn't show up.
Any excuse.
That's what it sounds like to me, Billy.
Yep. Right, so let me park this up here. No, can't see it yet. You'll do. And you need lime, so let me get you topped up first, so we can get back to it. I'm still waiting on my little trees. Come on. Please, I just need one growth stage and I can cut you down. Freaking things. But yes. Oh, I'm so glad that's working properly. I added a few timers to my chat. Obviously, I got the pig pen sorted out, and obviously that's now working. Also, a nice little link to my Trello as well for anyone interested. There we go. Righty. Okay, so let's see. So shout out to Mr. Dashnet. So make sure you. Oh, look, see, I was actually watching Darius. Hey, Cope TV, how you doing? So yeah, if you any of these people you're not following that I'm going to
Hey,
give you a
Mr. Cope.
give out shout outs to, make sure to click on their links and give them all a follow because they're great content creators.
English is hard on a Monday, isn't it?
It is, and I'm getting confused. Tried multitask is not good. So there's Mr. NBC. So Mr. Dashnet, make sure to give him a follow. Mr. NBC, definitely give him a follow. And if I can remember how to spell his name,
Is Ark Ascended under a different name? Because I type Ark.
It's not on
Not
Steam
in yet. It's not on yet.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Trailer this Wednesday.
I wanted to at least get it bookmarked.
Yeah, it
Or
doesn't even have a
favorited.
Steam page yet.
Well, they're supposed to be putting it out at the end of the year.
The end of the month.
It's a little.
Well, Steam is really behind on it, or is it the developer not wanting it out yet on page out?
I think it's the developer part of it too, because they don't have the developer still says they're still on track for the end of the month. Their certification builds of the game have already gone out to all the developers, and the first to leak anything about a trailer or such was the Xbox Twitter account, claiming that Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific there would be a bunch of information about upcoming games, and Ark Survival Ascended was on the list.
Oh wow. Well then.
But yeah, I'm checking constantly for any little snippet here, snippet there.
I know there's one other person I wanted to definitely shout. Who was it? Fudge.
Reaper,
Demon.
X-Man, Wheels, Grits.
I'm not doing everybody in the SGA, but Demon63. Is that right? Nope. Helps if I spell it right.
Well, that's why I was kind
There
of
we
like
go.
scrolling down through
Yeah.
through to look and see, like, all right,
I think that's most
of the people he mentioned, who did he forget?
Yeah, obviously I did add in Mr. MP7 Reaper. Obviously he's playing on the map, doing a great job of it. Looks really, really good. So if you want some inspiration into landscaping, definitely have a look at what he's been doing on the map. And also I did a shout out to Mr. Wheels and Mr. X-Man. X-Man, obviously he is the master of courseplay and auto drive. If you've got any questions, definitely try and catch him when he goes live. It's not very often he streams, but yeah, make sure to get in there and ask as many questions as possible. And obviously Mr. Wheels, well, we don't really need to say any more about that. He's just great anyway. And how are you doing there, Dunby. Yeah, you don't want to do a shout out from me, do you? But yeah, how you doing there, Dunby? Here. Is it me, or does Darius sound like X-Man, really?
Nope.
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 I think it's
I don't
just
think
your
I've heard
hearing.
that one before.
No.
There's several people that say that.
But yeah, you don't want to follow me, that's for sure. Oh, man. Actually, I'd say unfollow. It's terrible. Just out of
Whatever,
If you
curiosity,
Billy.
insist.
1,219 currently followers. Oh, that's nice. I like it. But yeah, big huge thanks to all you guys, by the way. Big. Right, so I need to somehow figure out
Nice.
what I'm going to do about this.
I felt really good about my growth the other day, but it was 108 follow bot
Yeah,
accounts
there's a
that hit.
lot of that around at the minute.
But actually, it's Satisfactory's been a nice little boost.
Yeah, I've noticed there's a
pretty
lot of
happy.
people playing it, so that does help. Right, let me come back to this in a moment. I just top you back up. Yep, fold that up.
Yeah, I sat forever at like that 2,900 number and couldn't get anywhere with it. And now it seems like the floodgates opened, apparently.
Yeah.
I think the numbers in general have been kind of getting a little bit better, though, so...
But yeah, follow bots are out in force again, I see. Green Thumb got hit yesterday by quite a few.
Well, thankfully, in the, what is it there, that website that KW had sent me to remove them, they now give you a much better way of getting rid of the botted followers. Because you can do it by time period, and because all of mine happened within, like 2 minutes...
Yeah, it does help.
And you can do it in 15-minute increments. All right, let me wipe out all of these guys.
I wonder if Green Thumb's got that. Because, yeah, I don't know if he's got the tools for all that. KW, if you're still out there, are you
I've got the
able,
website.
or,
Yeah, I said
if anybody
I
has
have the website, but I don't think I can post it.
maybe send it to Green Thumb. It might be worth him having it as well. Because I don't think he's actually got
I'll
any
send it to my
moderators.
Discord right now.
Cheers.
KW is a moderator for him, I believe.
Who isn't a mod? Bleh. Who stream is KW not a moderator and went for the SGA?
Green Thumb Farmer, if you're able to. I don't know if Darius got it.
I just sent it to him in Discord.
Oh yeah, okay. Don't worry. Don't think I can get it. Yeah, because he got hit by a bot yesterday, follow bot, and then he streamed temporarily. There we go. Can I get this under here, please?
Yeah, the Commander Root tool.
Yeah. And DK Moogie, thank you very much for the gifts to the community. Wow, 5. We've got, let's see, the Sturgeon 007, the real Lambo mods, Hike, I can never pronounce their name. Heiko, that's it. 1076, Oppies 1, and Mr. Copol got gifted subs. Much appreciated and thank you. And obviously, if you did get a gifted sub, make sure to say a big, huge thank you to that person as well. Obviously, they don't have to, but it's much appreciated. And I cannot get it. Oh, I must have done. It has filled up.
You probably do somewhere, KW. But it's just as easy for me to go find it because I have it bookmarked.
But yeah, you are an absolute superstar, and hats off to you as well. I'm going to have a quick drink for that. But yeah, welcome in everybody as well who came in on Darius's raid. Also, we are playing on PV Canyon Crossing by Mr. Dajnet himself. So, cool. Come on, trees. Grow, you buggers. Yeah, I was kind of hoping after running through the night that these wouldn't grow so quickly, but they friggin' well did.
Yeah, your month changed.
Yes, it's a pain, but oh well. So I'm gonna have part of a field to. Actually, I could probably run it through. Let's see. When do you get harvested? Canola.
It'll harvest in 2 separate months.
Yeah, I might get away with leaving it till August, so yeah, be fine. It would just look a little bit funny on one part, but it is what it is. You ran out, unfortunately, before getting through all the night. Right, so you are finished. That's fine. Looking at that. Did he not go on hired helper? Hello? Oh yeah. Helps if you take the auto drive off. Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I'm just happy that I actually got my pig pen working. It's like cool. I really am happy with that. I can now focus on other things finally. How are we doing? Yep, it's definitely producing poop. So that's good. Right. Just make sure you go the right way. I want you to go that way, mate. Actually, what do we have? Anything ready yet? See, now obviously when the map updates, that is when you start seeing the lag for a little while. Ooh, heck. Okay, so it looks like I can get in here. Oh crap! I wonder. Let's have a look at this a sec. Now, see, that's saying it's ready to harvest. Can I get in there and fertilise and lime it or not? Probably not. I should have done it sooner. Oh well. Mind you, it's a big old field. Obviously, this time around, this field is actually going to be tedded as well, because I want to obviously have the old dry alfalfa coming off of that. But look at this. Oh my goodness. It looks like. Let me come in here a sec. Hops. Did I set that to the right? I was messing around with the hops, and good it is. So that is showing it's ready, and yep, cool. So the hops is ready to harvest. The other one is the grapes. Cool. And guess what? I'm going to be jumping off soon, so that will have to wait. Obviously, I need to get into some of these other fields, get them attended to. I do want to mulch. I'm going to have to mulch that field because obviously it's a lot of stubble there. So that's fine. That was the potatoes. At some point, I do need to come through and empty out the exotic oil factory. I just have nowhere to currently put the products into this other things because it's all filled up. So I need to get that into storage or barrel logistics or something. Oh, that's a point. Did I set up a storage for the oils? I can't remember. See, I could use that, which is just a standard, box standard old storage. It's bread, cereal, drinks, farm. That's that. Nope. 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 Yeah, looks like I need to add one more storage for the oils, I think. And that'll be fine. You're still pumping away nice. Ooh, eggnog! Eggnog. Is my eggnog coffee kicked in then? Ooh, that'd be quite nice. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I haven't produced any, so yeah, looking at this. That's on distribute. Eggnog coffee, seasonal, 42. Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe. But yeah, I do need to get some water brought over to some of these places quickly because they keep shutting down. It's not good. And I think I must have had a little dip in my internet there for a sec because it's now showing welcome to chat. But yeah, I need to get in, get these sorted out next. Hopefully I can get all this done before my next stream. And hopefully I can actually get some of these other fields ready. So that's fine, that's fine. But yeah, I could make a start on the hops. Actually, let's bring that time back up to 1.
Rules and info in Discord have been
There
updated.
we go. Okie dokie.
Seeing as we no longer have the website, I needed to remove the
So, Rusty,
ticket.
basically what we said earlier was if you're just going to sell it, just pick it up loose. Don't need to bale it or anything. Don't worry about that, okay? Just
Yeah.
go ahead and pick it up loose and sell it. But check the sell time to make sure you're getting the best price because remember, it does fluctuate. So,
Yeah, so obviously what you're doing, obviously you got to feel the flax with some straw. Like this field here, so obviously this was a field of flax. I've got straw swath I need to pick up. I'm actually going to go through and bale it myself. But what you can do, if you wanted to make it a little bit easier, is use a forage wagon and pick it up that way. And obviously if you're just going to sell it, what you can do is just take it straight to the farmer's market, sell it there or wherever. But like Matt was just saying, and obviously we mentioned earlier, if you actually come into either your prices menu or the time saving stock check mod, what you want to do is try and find flax. Obviously it's not going to show if you've got any not in storage yet, so it's probably going to be an easier way of doing it this way. Find it in your list first of all. I'm sure I just went past it a minute ago. Where the heck's flax gone? Mind you, it's not going to be flax, it's going to be just straw in it, so duh. So it should, yeah, if you've got any straw in storage, I'm a friggin' numpty at times. What you want to do is find your straw. Obviously for me it's showing at the animal dealer to sell it. Yeah, what you can do is do bales. But yeah, if you want to make it easier, just grab a loading wagon, pick it up and sell it. But obviously what you want to do is look at when it's going to be the best time for selling. Obviously in here it'll say January for selling it is the best price. Sometimes you may get a great demand that's better than that. Well, it's very rare to be honest, but yeah, for me. But yeah, what you would want to do is come in, find straw, because that's basically what is dropped. Obviously I've currently got a little bit in storage
Back, Lisa.
by NBC. But yeah, what you want to do is come over here, show price fluctuations, and it will show you the best time to sell it. So obviously for straw, as you can see, and actually in here, it shows December. Go figure. But obviously you're going to be getting $147 per litre. So obviously you want to try and get it when it's at its peak. But yeah, if you want to sell it a little bit earlier, you can do as well. It's literally up to you. But yeah, that is literally, I think, I can't remember if it was T Miller or something was talking about flax straw in a stream yesterday. Yeah, it's not actually classed as flax straw, it's just straw. I think originally it was going to be classed as a new straw, but it was basically done away with. So yeah, that is just straw now on the field there. But yeah, you can If you want to go through the baler, you can pick it up, do it with bales. If you want to do it with a loading wagon, do it with a loading wagon. It's literally up to you. But yeah, just look at the prices and when's going to be best for you to sell. Obviously, same thing with grass. If you've got a plot of land with a load of grass on it, what you could do is mow it and bale it up and wrap it into silage bales and then sell it that way once they're fermented. So yeah, it usually takes around about an in-game month thereabouts for them to ferment. So just bear that one in mind as well. Yeah, it's literally up to you, Rusty Nail. If you want to store it, you can do. Or just sell it straight away. If you want a bit of money straight away, just sell it. Get another crop in. Obviously, you're not worried. I'm using seasons at the minute, so yeah, just have a look and make a choice, should we say. It's literally up to you. But yeah, personally, I'd wait till it's got a good high price. That is for sure. Anyway, I need to jump off and go do some bits and pieces. Obviously, it's Monday. It's only a 2-hour stream. I do want to keep an eye on this guy. Looks like he did okay. Ish. Oh, good timing actually. Just want to make sure that Farang got hit okay. That looks fine to me. Yep, I think we'll be fine with that. Groovy. Cool. Yeah, so obviously, hopefully Wednesday stream will be harvesting. Obviously, I'll carry on with the rest of what I need to get on and done in here between now and then. I'll probably try and get this cut. But yeah, most of these fields are almost ready. I'll definitely try and get those orchards sorted out. But yeah, looks like we're going to be maybe jumping down to the bogs as well next stream. So yeah, what mod is what? Rusty Nail. Time saving stock check?
Yeah. Time saving stock check. It's in the mod hub.
Let's see. Hey there, Surfing, and how you doing? I will whisper the link for you, Mr. Rusty, as well. But yeah, I do need to unfortunately jump off. But yeah, how's this fishing going there, Surfing? The one you were just using on the field. Well, you mean the horse on the back there? That? This is part of the horse DLC that was released, what, a month or so ago? It's the horse avatar. It's quite a nice little one, and obviously you do have the tank on the front that you can partner up with it, so it's quite nice. But yeah, you do need obviously the DLC for that. So if I come down to installed, where is it? Horse, there. The horse aggravation pack, it's that basically. There's a whole array of stuff, and you also get a new map with that DLC as well. And how are you doing there, Mr. Jababo? Long time no see. God, you're all coming in right as I'm about to jump off. It's terrible. Obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. Jababo, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow, guys, or the little second link there. Yeah, he is a great content creator. We absolutely love him and miss him lots. You're doing well. Good, glad to hear it. Now, obviously, I did see that you were streaming some Satisfactory the other day, so I didn't catch your stream itself, but yeah, I did see the little pop-up on my phone right as I was going to bed, unfortunately. So glad to see you're back into it. And obviously, he does have a YouTube channel as well. If you want to check out some of the videos, definitely go over and just search for Jababo there, and you should be able to find him there. and check out some of his materials. Who was the other person? Surfing, wasn't it?
Mhm.
And let's do that. But yeah, you literally catch me as I was about to try and find someone to raid out to. So let's go to
Well,
the
I know
ending screen.
Team Miller's
I'm
farming.
farming.
And hopefully we'll have some credits rolling shortly. There we go. So yeah, big, huge thank you obviously to Team Miller for the resub, DK, Moogie for the gifted subs to the community. 5 of much appreciated, and obviously a big, huge thank you to Mr. Darius Frost for the raid of 60. Holy smokes, that's huge. You're terrible. Yes, that was
Yeah,
Mr.
once in a while.
Yeah, we have Mr. Darius Frost, Mr. Dajnet, Amethyst Neon, Boom Hauer, and Sim Game Matt in chat with us currently. You said Team Miller's live, is he? Okay.
Yep, he's
Yep.
farming.
Mute. Let's go and have a look. Team Miller, Team Miller, Team Miller. He's obviously on the map after all, so... Oh, mute. There we go. Yeah, so we will be obviously raiding Mr. T. Miller. Obviously, he is a member of the SGA, so he is always first in line. But obviously, do see that Mr. Grits fan is live, so you're more than welcome to go check him out as well. Even maybe have up to 2 screens if you can. But yeah, obviously we will be doing Mr. T. Miller. It's not often I get to do it because he's in, well, usually been in the Philippines, to be honest. So yeah, obviously have a great rest of your days. But yeah, once again, a big huge thanks to all you guys for coming out, and obviously the raids, the subs, and been absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'll be back again Wednesday, same time, same place. Hopefully doing some harvesting in the bogs. Who knows? But yeah, let's go see what Mr. T. Miller is up to today, guys, and have a great rest of your days. Bye for now.